Hello everyone and welcome back to another dev stream. So my name is Pyrit, I am the community manager for Vigor and I'm here with RoSzomak today.
Hello, I'm Roman or RoSzomak, and I should say something about myself, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm designer on Vigor, and I'm doing bunch of numbers like crafting and progress of shelter and wooden crates and monetization one day. So
Yes, exactly. I will just switch to the game so we can talk and still play around the shelter.
yes.
So what are we going to do today? We have a bunch of questions from our forum, Reddit, Twitter, the usual stuff, because we always ask you to ask before the live stream so we can make sure to address them once we are live. So we are going to change our outfit, which is the most important part of
For
every
me,
encounter.
actually.
Absolutely. And hello everyone in the chat. So how are you doing today? Hopefully great. And let's see what we can do. So first of all, we will have to solve some issues with the sound for some reason, because there seems to be an echo here, which I don't know why is happening. Why is this happening to us? This is so unfortunate. I'm so sorry, guys. We are going to work on this in the next few minutes. Is everyone experiencing this or only the guys on Mixer? Can someone from Twitch just write us if there is still echo going on? No echo. Okay, so the problem is only on Mixer channel. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the Mixer stream off. Okay, so no echo. Okay, so it should be solved now. Well, someone on the Mixer channel was hearing an echo, but everything has been solved right now. So anyway, let's move on with the stream. I'm so sorry, I was just randomly talking.
If only all the problems in the game is solved like this.
Yeah, that would be so freaking perfect. So anyway, if you have any questions, just put them in the chat right now, because we have plenty of time to answer them. And we are then going to move on to our questions from Reddit and stuff like that.
But first,
hello there, nice to see you guys, everyone. What's Mixer? Someone is asking what's Mixer. It's actually another streaming platform. You can find it under mixer.com and you can stream there and stuff like that. But obviously, better question would be a question about the game.
yes, actually that will be nice. I can answer almost all of them.
Yes.
Most of the answers will be maybe, but
well,
I want to go to match. So what about that? We have Talk Station and Grenier Valley.
Which one of those is your favorite?
Actually, all of them, or these two?
These two. Just these two.
Grenier Valley, but I already played Grenier Valley today, so I'm going for Talk Station.
And from all of them, which one is your favorite? Tough question, I know.
Probably Drugford or Fjellkanten. Oh, yeah. I will going with Fjellkanten.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So how about you guys in the chat? What is your favorite map? Let us know right now. Fjellkanten is my fave. Thank you so much for answering.
I agree with you, Dr. Frankenstein MD.
Okay, so any word if there will be future vibe before release date? So please guys, keep in mind that it's almost impossible to really improve the game without the vibes. And most of the time we are doing it only if they are absolutely necessary, but if we are doing really major changes in the gameplay, yes, there are going to be vibes in the future, most probably. It's just something we cannot possibly avoid.
Yes, we will try to do as few as we can, but
yeah, that's right. And it also matters if it's a full-on complete vibe of progression or if it's just some sort of vibe, at one.
Yeah. for example, the previous vibe, right? When you go to shelter, you see all the shelter improvements are different, and it will not make sense in the system if we keep it like that. So one improvement will be on one place, another one on the other place, and not eligible. That will be not good. So just change it and like.
Anyway. I had issues with duos and knowing where my teammate was. It was difficult to differentiate between my teammate and other players. Is there any chance of having a mini-map so you know where your teammate is rather than stopping to open the main map? This is actually interesting. We would love to keep it as clean as possible, so no mini-map plans for now.
Actually, there was a prototype, but maybe we will see how it works.
How it works, yeah, like... no promises for now, but we are aware of this issue that people usually tend not to be sure if it's their teammate or an enemy, so we know about it and we are discussing it right now and trying all of the possibilities. So thank you so much for asking, Bobby Sanchez, and let's move on. And have any predictions for the reload animation to be improved? RoSzomak.
They're going to be improved. Guys working on it really hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So none of that happens overnight, obviously, but we are working on it and we are very well aware of this. So we are going to give you some improved animations. Absolutely. Is this game going to be translated into Portuguese? I know that there will be added like new languages after the full release of the game, obviously not in the game preview, but I actually have somewhere the complete list of the languages we have like prepared right now.
I didn't pack any ammo?
Oh no, so we will have to find something. Well,
okay.
Sit for you.
I accept this fate.
Well, it's a challenge, you know.
Yes.
So if it will be possible, maybe if you can ask once again on our Reddit or on our Twitter, so I can give you the list of the languages that would be the best. Because right now I do not have it in my head, so I do not want to give you any fake informations. But we have a list of languages we are planning to implement, like after the release.
After the release, yep.
more schoolboy error, like they are making fun of you in the chat, which is pretty nice.
Thank you. I'm real glad that you are enjoying it.
You have made great changes to the blueprint economy. Thank you so much. Glad to hear that it's working for someone.
Yes.
And let's see.
Hey.
The last update was a great change. I'm looking forward to the next update. Thank you so much. Slowly coming your way, the next update, and it's gonna be pretty impressive from what I know.
Oh, I really like that you like the change of the blueprint economy. Can you write why you like it? Like, what's the good thing about that?
Yeah, that would be really nice to hear.
So we know where to move it forward. Actually.
So, like Bobby Sanchez pointed out, sometimes in duos it's hard to keep up with your partner. Was that something that was actually wanted to give it a more difficult survival aspect and to make you communicate with partner more? That is interesting look at this issue, which we can obviously use for our advantage. But from what I can tell, we are still working on it, trying out all of the possibilities, and we wanted to start small and then, you know, tweak it and change it according to your feedback and what works and what doesn't work. So the first idea behind it wasn't necessarily like all this like survival feeling, but mostly just trying out what works and if it works for someone.
Yep, I have metal parts, so now I'm kind of eligible to leave, but not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's not the time. Pretty nice. It's like packed with loot in there.
Where?
Let's see. I think that I saw a shadow somewhere under you, but maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, it's maybe like It's probable. And as far as I don't have any ammo,
You're pretty much screwed.
I'm pretty much sneaky ninja now. So.
Anyway, let's see. Will you guys add any masks on the faces like of the characters, which is something you could have probably see on Varios of our screenshots and stuff like that. So obviously it's something we are currently working on. No ETA on that, but yeah, there are definitely going to be like more customizations and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that.
Way more customization, way more.
So you have your answer for the blueprint issue on
I will
Twitch.
hide and read it. Wait, wait.
Okay.
Ninja.
It was frustrating. The green one.
Yes, I see it. Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, hello both. Quick question. What's new? I'm loving the game. What's planned next for Vigor? Great work, you guys. So what's new? We are currently obviously working on the next major update. So most of the new stuff you can't really see right now in the game, but it's the stuff that we are currently working on. We are also working on a few bugs that many of you have mentioned on our forums and Reddit and stuff like that, which is the shotgun issue.
And there is a guy, and that
yeah.
guy I'm gonna avoid. Like ninja.
Okay. You still have no ammo, right?
Right?
Right? Oh, well, you know.
No, I'm not here, not here, not here.
Oh no, you're so screwed. Oh, God. Oh
no,
my
nope,
God.
Nope. Leave me alone.
Let's see, like
Leave
the
me
guy is like
alone.
moonwalking over there. Jesus.
I'm not here. Whoa, escapists.
Yes. You're really sneaky ninja, aren't you?
Yes.
So yeah, we are working on the biggest fixes, biggest problems right now in the game, which is obviously also the lagging, which many of you have mentioned. Many people know what it exactly is. Some people think that the weapons are broken, that they are not shooting, but they are. But there is a problem with server connection, which is causing the huge lag between like you actually pressing the trigger and you shooting in the game. So we are also looking at this issue right now. And yeah, run.
Oh, shotgun. So, yep. Don't go.
Okay. Kill him with kindness.
Yes, that's what I do normally every day, but I'm out of kindness today, obviously.
You're out of kindness. Yeah, it was like actually a pretty long day in the office, so you know we can't be kind all the time. Are there any plans for customization of the weapons? There are plans.
Yes.
So here's the answer. There are plans, no ETA, you know, we cannot promise like the release, but we are discussing it, working on it. Yay. Anyway.
Running away.
Do you around when the next fix will happen? So no exact date or anything?
Well,
Oh, you're dead.
Well,
But it was so close, like you were 6 seconds away from escaping
Yes.
the area. That's so unfortunate.
hello,
Yeah.
Junior the Beast 13.
Junior the Beast 13. I'm loving those names. They are incredible. Let's see. No knife. Yeah, someone is asking why you haven't brought any knife into the encounter. which
Yeah,
is a
if
nice
I
question.
if I pack ammo, I don't need a knife.
Yeah,
But that was my
that's
mistake.
That's right.
That
But we
happens.
all have done some stupid mistakes in our lives, so
Yeah.
You're
I enjoy
not
my
alone.
mistakes. I enjoy my mistakes.
you're definitely not alone. So anyway, you better pack some ammo, and I'm going to jump to the first question from our forum, which is, I think that 6 days for one map is too long time, maybe 3 or 2 days. So actually, there are no 6 days for. Well, there are 6 days for one map, but you every 3 days one map switches. So every 3 days you got a new map. That's one thing.
Yes.
And we get this question a lot, or like people complaining about it's too much of a time. But since the game is still in the game preview, you know, it's really hard to find the best way to rotate the maps, and this one has been working the best for us, and we are also having such a long period of time for each map to gather as much feedback as we need.
Yes, exactly.
Because, you know, we have to try everything out and many people to try it out, so we can, you know, just see all of the issues and mistakes and fix them, basically.
Yeah. Like minor changes in the maps, how the loot is spread around, how the things in the maps looks, and we really need people to play them so we can like see the analytics and heat maps and so on. So it's like beautiful with every play, basically.
Exactly. Next one, which is something that was also asked on our Reddit. In the airdrop, I find 3 times one same blueprint.
Yes.
Is it normal? Yes, it is normal.
It is normal now.
Yeah.
But we are working on the system of the wood crates. We have some system for the duplicates in the work. So I hope we'll be in the next update. Like, I mean the major update.
Yeah,
so after that, it should be way more pleasurable to open them.
Yes, exactly. Like, you know, starting off with the new like blueprint system and stuff like that, the airdrop has really just the basic kind of a thing going on when it comes to what is inside. So we are working on it, but currently it's completely normal. We are sorry about all of the trouble, but that's how it is, and we are trying to improve it.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I have everything in Excel, and it's waiting to be way better.
Yes.
But you have to open them, so I have analytics.
Yeah. Are there any plans for custom game modes after main release? This is a question we also get quite a lot, and you guys know that I always have the same answer. For now, we are focusing on the core game loop, so even for us, it's really hard to say what exactly and after how much time after the full release it's going to happen. We really just have to work this game out and then add new game modes.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, the skills was up for the 0.6. It's good, more and more challenge. That is really good, thank you so much. Weapons are very fun, like, for example... Okay, so you guys can read. But I never see someone use weapons like M1, carabine, or. So why? And all shotguns are unplayable, but a lot of new weapons are very fun. I'm so sorry I can't read today. So basically, yeah, everyone is choosing some sort of weapon that is most comfortable for them. Basically, still the most used weapon is like the weapon you start with, obviously, and also the knife, which people seem to really love. So I possibly cannot have an answer for that, like for why some people are not using certain weapons, because it's just...
But we're actually looking into it. Our guy Maz, if you remember him from the stream like a month ago.
Yeah, from like a stream a month ago with Petka. Yeah.
Yes. And he's looking into it. We know how, like, who use them and how much, and we are working on so all weapons are like enjoyable, not only some of them. And also, you know, you can find some weapons in the match, and there are some chances and so on. We are working on that too, so it's a really balanced, and you can like really enjoy everything eventually.
Yeah, and this is why it's really important for us that you guys communicate and let us know, you know, which weapons work, doesn't work, and that you have found so many of this particular weapon in the encounters while you haven't found any of this and stuff. So it's really important, and it is helping us majorly.
Yes, and also say what do you like about them and what you don't like about them. We know about the obvious issues like the reloading animation on the shotguns. But like, what about the scopes?
Yeah, exactly. But I have actually seen like one person complaining about the scopes. I think it was on Reddit or somewhere. I'm going to find it and we are going to discuss it later with the team. But last part of this question are chemicals. And chemicals are very rare. I find chemicals just in Drawford and other maps. It's impossible.
Here is some anecdotal evidence. I found chemicals before I died.
Yeah, that's true.
We are working on it. We are balancing it. It's like there are several variables in each level. So like, yeah, we are working on it. We really want to make it like you can find almost everything, almost everywhere. So it's like, but still, it's kind of challenge to find things, and you really appreciate the things with like higher rarity. So yeah, working on it. Just keep gathering them, and we will find out how to make it pleasurable.
Exactly. Can I suggest a game mode called Knifey Spoony, where the players only have a knife or a spoon and fight it out for the crate? That sounds very lovely. I definitely wouldn't be the guy that chose the spoon, in my opinion. If you like, do not want to, I don't know, spoon someone's eyes out or something.
If you can put on it on our forum, we can definitely read it and maybe something come out of it. No promises.
We can definitely discuss it. It sounds like fun.
But spoon is dangerous. Yeah.
Spoon?
Yes, spoon.
Like, okay, well, I usually only eat my cereal with it, so, but guess you're right. Anyhow, I know that Locklear addressed the issue of missing or unbalanced available ammo to be found in an encounter, but I think there is still a lack of some ammo types. So you guys can read the name of the ammo. All these were found in encounters. I have not yet found any of this ammo, which is marked as common, and also no weapon parts for this gun.
Yeah.
Well, this is something you know the answer for? Okay.
Yeah. We actually noticed that some times ago, and we're working on the fix, and I hope should be in like next patch actually.
So here's your answer. I was just about to say like we are going to discuss this, but if it's already known issue, then we know about Tokarev. Also, the weapon crates upstairs in the bedroom are currently showing 0 for all weapons and ammo.
Oh, you mean like in houses? In encounters in houses?
It's like from our forum, so I cannot get the answer right now, but I will make sure to ask, back for it.
But yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, just a suggestion. Maybe instead of dying in an encounter, a player could be badly wounded but escape with their life to the shelter and still lose all loot and weapons. This would make the story more believable and help explain the continued struggle by Outlanders to survive.
Actually like the idea.
Yeah, that's not
something we
really
talk about much. The narrative is still not like finished, and we want to add it so it's not only like good game, but like you feel good about it. Like in that way, they have these narratives, like when you play and you create your own stories in the head and how it goes. Like I just fall because I talk and I cannot do two things at once, and I have metal parts. Then nice.
Yes, nice, really, really nice. Knifey spoony, Anyway, let's see. The next question, I can jump to the next question. Will trading ever be an option between players in game or in shelter, or at least dropping items instead of destroying them? First of all, the destroying of items was at first because it doesn't make sense. Why would you drop the item for someone else to have when there was only like a single player mode? But now when we have duos, it's more than reasonable to be able to like drop items or like give them to your
Actually,
partner.
The whole trading and trading substitutes, like dropping items down, it's like in discussion for some time, and yeah, there are several issues with that, and we are working on it. Want to find a solution for this whole issue because, like, yeah, trading is social interaction, and we all actually like that.
Yeah,
We
and
interact with
I
each other.
even like really concrete examples on how we should do it. Like some people think that we should do it like in the shelter on the couch
Yes.
because it's a social, place and stuff like that, which is really cool. But once again, there are many things that we have to think of first because like which things will you be able to like, trade and stuff like that. It's really hard to make. But
Yes.
it is in discussion for a long time. No ETAN, no exact plans, but again, you will know as soon as we are going to start implementing it into the game.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so crafting times for some higher level things are very long. Upgrading the windmill to the level 5 takes 45 hours. Will this ever be reduced or will we have to wait it out?
Well, in the future there will be way how to handle it, and that's about it. What I can say about it, actually.
Yes, exactly. You will be able to speed up the process a little bit, but it's still in the development. So yeah, it's all we can say. But you have to keep in mind that, like, yeah, I know that 45 hours may seem like a really long time, but at the same time, it wouldn't be so challenging and enjoyable if it took like 5 minutes.
Exactly.
It's much more satisfying if you really have to wait for that thing, and it's even like realistic. You do not build this overnight, so that's how it is. It's hard to play, hard to master.
Yeah, and when you start building it, do you have something to looking forward
Yeah, that's
after 2 days?
yeah, that's true actually. And the third question. Will there be any duplicate protection for
Yes.
drops in the future? Yeah, we already talked about it. And someone is shooting at you. Nice.
I am Sneaky Ninja, aka I cannot shoot properly. So my tactic is more loot than shoot. And I will check my inventory and see if I can get out.
Okay, let's see.
Nah.
The next question is pretty much about the duplicate plans. So this is something we already addressed. We are working on it. We know about it. Thank you so much, guys, for bringing that to our attention so we can really just make it one of our priorities to work with that and to prevent this issue. So it's really important for you to just do not keep it for yourself, but to really tell us what is wrong, what you would improve and stuff like that.
Yes.
Because this will speed up the process when we have to like find it out ourselves.
Yeah. And actually, for every problem, there are several solutions, and we will really want to know what solution like looks best for you. So,
Yeah,
keep feedback coming.
that's right. The supplies of chemicals seem really hard to come by. That's about it. We also answered this question already. We are still trying to balance this out,
Yes.
and that's about it. Anyway, next one. So this one is from Kurashi that the info dump might be late because the family is in town for Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. But he has a quick question. Are there any plans to add more granular aiming sensitivity settings for the Varios scope magnifications like PUBG has, or even just some separate scope zoom sensitivity radio slider?
Actually, I don't know. I don't remember.
I
know I asked about
yeah,
that, but
like we can definitely discuss this if it's not discussed yet, but I will have to check with the guys from the team if this particular thing is being like discussed. Basically, I do not think it's already worked on, but it may be like in a state of discussion and first tries, So we will check and then give you the answer on Reddit.
Yep.
So that's about it.
By the way, thank Orashi for all the summaries. I always read them at the next day.
Yeah, it's really, really great, and many people like read those. It's really nice of him to do those. Anyway, does anyone actually have any idea what half of the advanced settings actually do? Nice.
Yes.
Well, there are obviously many settings there, and just the best advice would probably be to not play around with them too much.
Or
Just-
play with them and try what they do.
Yeah, or play with them, and it's just try and error, basically. Like,
I'm just checking if I know if I know that everything do, and yes, because there is sentence for that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
explained, but there are many, many of those. So,
Yes, I know what they do. So anybody.
anyway, I dare not touch them. Well, yeah, that's pretty much how I approach those settings. This is my approach when it comes to them, but at least I can tell what they do.
Oh, nice. I didn't die.
Yeah, but
Consider that success.
yeah, you have pretty
I have
well
the metal
packed.
part. Consider that success.
Yeah, it's really nice, but no chemicals, right?
Oh, I got chemicals. Yes.
Okay, so
Like one-
those were like in two maps, like, or like two encounters you entered, both had like chemicals in them. So, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. It's really
Yeah.
just based on luck.
But don't worry. In every map there are chemicals at each encounter. So just luck.
So,
If somebody's
here
faster.
you go. Anyway, next question, which is pretty long one, and is another one from our Reddit. So, some of the best random encounters, unexpected and exciting situations that ever happen in games such as DayZ or PUBG were possible
try
due
the
to the
wrong time.
proximity voice chat. This tends to lead to memorable moments, something that would fit Vigor's sandbox perfectly. Without a doubt, the tremendous popularity of DayZ when it came out first was partially a result of organic marketing of countless gameplay videos and streamers. And the proximity chat was a crucial part of the experience. Is implementation of this feature any priority for dev team? Could we expect to be able, for example, bargain with other survivors for loot or life in the near future?
So, first, I really appreciate the context of the argument. Second, there are two questions or only one?
There
It's
is,
only proximity chat, right?
yeah, it's only about proximity chat.
Yeah, we are talking about it, as far as I know.
We have been talking about this for quite a while.
Yeah.
Because this was one of the first things that people mentioned pretty much when we came out with
And
Vigor.
also a lot of people from here want it. So
yeah,
we're
so-
working on it.
We are gamers too, so we are discussing it. So once again, no exact plans or ETA or anything, but you can know that we are definitely thinking about it, and thank you for bringing that to our attention. Anyhow, next question. Oh, and one little sneak peek that I may say for the next update is that there is going to be improvement in the shooting range. One really beautiful improvement, and to get excited, hopefully I will be able to tease this in the future weeks before the next update, but it's really cool.
Yeah. I actually like it too.
Exactly. Wish it came earlier.
Let's see.
Anyway, next question. Jumping out of some first-story house windows will cause you to get stuck and unable to move. This is something. Maybe it would be better if we had the which particular map this happens at and which particular house. That would be really helpful, or recording of this. I will definitely make sure to discuss it with the guys from QA. That this might be happening, but it's really hard, to assume on which map.
Yeah, best thing you can do is actually when you are stuck somewhere in the level, open your map so we know where you are and take picture of that and
Yeah,
send it to our
that's-
forum.
yeah,
so we know,
that's really
on
nice.
that place something's wrong. Okay, we're gonna check
Yeah,
it.
that's actually really good advice. Yeah, so
That's
if
how
this-
I do it.
yeah. So if this happened, definitely make sure to screenshot it so we can make sure to work around with it. Anyway, and the next question, which I absolutely love because at least I laughed about it in the office. Do knives deal different damage? Swing faster, have more range, or are different in any way? They are not.
As far as I know, no.
No, they are not. Like even like in real life, the knives we are using look pretty much the same. All of them are like smaller hunting knives,
Yes.
just really practical, but it's not like you have a kitchen knife and a machete. Like it's really small difference between them. So it wouldn't be even realistic to have like big difference between like the damage caused and stuff like that. So no difference, just go with what names suits you best.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so on Mixer we have important question which I have been answering on all of our social media for quite some time already. We have found that duos and solos are in the same match. Is this on purpose? This is definitely not what we wanted to do. But you have to keep in mind that the game is still in the game preview, so during certain hours in the day, the player count is really low. So we are obviously trying to prioritize like separate matches for duos and singles, but sometimes when the player count is really low, we have to put them in one match to avoid really huge waiting times, like we are talking 30 minutes, for example. So to avoid that, we really have to put them in one match. We know that this is something that is not necessarily the best, but I actually saw a guy somewhere today who was praising this thing because when duos are in a single match, they tend to be like really self-confident, so they are actually an easy target.
Actually, when I play, like it sometimes. I like shadow them and look around, and then somebody shoot them, and he cannot take all the loot they have because they are so strong, and I rob them like hyena. I really like that strategy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't want to
Nice.
put solos and duos. But right now, player count.
Is the player count where you hoped it would be at this time? This is actually great question for our like analytics and stuff like that. I think that I may have one of those in one of our future streams. That would be really nice, to talk numbers for a while. But I think it's not half bad actually. It's really great. The game is still in the game preview.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not like Fortnite numbers, you know.
Yeah,
So-
but the guy is asking us like according to our expectations.
It is basically according our expectations, more or
Which
less.
yeah, like I'm actually really enjoying like how great our community is. Like at
my
the
God.
beginning, the community was really like mixed, and there were many like. Oh, it's actually getting really packed in there, isn't it? And people are really skeptical, but our community grew so much over those past few months, and it's really incredible. So for me, it's
Yeah.
the best it can be.
Yes, I'm really happy when I read Reddit and
Yeah,
to
that's-
watch streams and so on. It's like, oh, people actually like this. Oh my God, I'm so happy about that. It's like it's worth
Yeah.
it.
It's something you've been working on, and it's really nice to see people actually enjoying
Yeah,
it, discussing it, being really part of the community and trying to really improve the game, which is something we are trying to do from the very beginning, to have our community to participate in the development.
Yes.
That's what we like to do. Anyway, next question. How do you become a partner? Really great question. So the only thing you have to do is go to vigorgame.com/partnership. There is like, you are just going to fill in the form and that's it. Many people were tweeting us, about the numbers that we like have on the partnership page, like some kind of numbers that you have to have on your Twitch account or YouTube or something like that, if they can still participate, if they do not have this particular like view count. And yes, you can. There is even a sentence about it that even though you are not matching all of the necessities of our partner, still apply. We are going to discuss it, see if you are being active in the community and what content are you creating. So everyone is welcome. Just fill in the form and we will see.
Nice.
And
I have 2 kills. I have almost full inventory. I'm satisfied.
yeah, this was really satisfying hand actually. So next one. Maybe it would be not bad to add to the game the weight of the carried things and equipment, and with the disadvantages of the high weight, such as shorter sprint and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, we think. But actually, we like even when we started, like with the game, we was talking about it from the start, and yeah, we will see what come up with that.
Yeah, it's just a matter of discussion. It's definitely not like a top priority right now. It's nice idea, and we will make sure to discuss it with the team. So thank you so much. But right now we have nothing to tell you because even we don't know what may happen. And next one. Why did you guys remove the rock piles in the exit zones that allow you to leave by holding X?
Because we really like cliffhangers. When you are like sitting there and waiting, will I make it? Will I not?
Yes.
There's the tension because of the feeling.
Exactly, like we love to make it hard for you, we love to make it challenging, and that is pretty much it, Like I know that for some people, especially for those people that die because of that, it's really frustrating.
Yes.
But I actually saw like many people enjoying this because they were able to like run to the guy and kill him and get the loot and...
Like in my first match, I was killed like 6 seconds from there, but in the last match, I was there waiting. Will somebody appear on the horizon? It's like waiting for the enemy.
Yeah, exactly. Underrated game of the year. Thank you so much,
Nice.
Dr. Frankenstein, MD. Thank you so much. Anyway. Let's see, what do we've got? And question number 10. Is there going to be a fix soon addressing the problem with the reloading the AK? And, there is going to be.
Yeah, we are working on that.
Yeah, many people have mentioned it on our forums, which once again, thank you guys so much. This have speeded up the process quite a bit,
But definitely keep them coming. Feedback like this, with this, like, may seem like a minor issue, but we have to find about it, and like we're trying it, and sometimes, miss it. So we are really happy about this. It's like, like when we post this in our internal chat, it's like, hey, anybody notice that? And it's like, oh no, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna make it.
It's actually really nice. So thank you guys, and keep on doing that. Then you are asking about the trading system, which we have already addressed today. So it's being discussed, but no exact plans yet. And it's just an idea, but I am still absolutely loving the game. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. It's always so nice to see such a positive, comments and stuff like that. Thank you. So those were all of the questions. Thank you so much, guys, for asking. For those of you who haven't asked before our stream, do not forget that before every dev stream there is always a space where you can ask your questions so we can address them or prepare for them. When they are just too complicated, we can go around the offices and ask the particular person that is, working on it, what is up and what's being worked on. Thank you. can you guys make it so we can equip the knives to the gun? And do all the knives have higher damage values? If not, why all the knives?
As far as I know, it is not planned right now.
Mhm.
Maybe we can open it way after release and looking for what else to improve, but not now.
Yeah, exactly. So we can still discuss it, but for now it's not being worked on or anything. But thank you so much for asking. Let's see. So guys, if you have any questions, put them in the chat right now, because right now we have the time to answer them, because we have already answered all of the questions that you guys asked on our forum, and we still have some time left, so make sure to ask in the chat.
Ooh. No. I'm looking for this.
For a metal part?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. They are actually not that hard to find.
No. I had the whole like 25 of them already, like during a stream.
Yeah.
Which is like I can get.
Yeah, which is the thing. Like, usually when we are streaming, we have one, like, you know, one user that is dedicated only like for the streaming part. So we are obviously playing on this particular, like, how do you call it?
Can you describe it more? Maybe I can help you.
We are. I'm going to find the right word. Oh my god. Jesus, I cannot find the word even in Czech. Like, what is this hell? That we are not going to play on your
account?
Yeah, account. Jesus Christ,
No,
that was frustrating.
on my account I have shelter level 5.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we were talking about it before the live stream, like what account are we going to play on, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we are going to play on the, like, you know, the dev stream account, and well, which is super lame because we are obviously playing on it like in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
once.
and of course you can see our progress and we can share it with you. So there's nothing hidden from.
Yeah, that's really true. Actually, you are seeing this like live, all of the progress. It's here. Before actually, when we were doing our first live streams, we were usually playing on like Petka's account and stuff like that, but now we have dedicated accounts, so we are going through this with you. You have exclusive look on many different
It's
developers.
almost let's play.
True that. Can you punch another player yet? Not yet. But I have actually seen those questions coming more frequently those past few weeks on our forum and stuff like that about punching, because, you know...
Oh, I'm going to low.
Which makes sense.
Just tell me the map that has a lot of chemicals. All of the maps have a lot of chemicals. Or appropriate number of chemicals.
Appropriate.
Yeah, that.
Exactly.
But yeah, we are working on it. We know that in some maps it's easier to like find it. We're working on it, balancing it, looking into it. We really want to be like,
And yeah, thank you guys once again for letting us know. You know, the same goes with the ammo that was missing on some maps or all of the maps, that we were able to like focus on this issue and stuff like that. So we are obviously going to work on this too. Are we going to have player stats like kill, death, ratio?
I want them, but we will see.
It would be nice, like, there are definitely going to be more things added to, like, the starting of the encounter screen and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. Can't wait to show you. Will be really, really nice. But for now, I can tell that it will maybe some kind of changes, not necessarily like all the stats and kill, death ratio and stuff like that, but maybe something is going to appear in the next major update.
But we are definitely want some stats for your number people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm number people too. But person, yeah. So definitely want some statistics. Oh, I'm already there. Oh, don't care then.
I remember you guys mentioning a stagger effect to kind of counter knives. Is that in place?
I don't know now if it's already in place or it's only working on it. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
But I will ask.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we will make sure to ask. So, when is the next update? Well, nice question. No ETA yet. Even I don't know the exact date, so sorry guys about that, but it's definitely coming your way. It's slowly like getting together, but we still have like to try everything out, see if it's working, you know, do all of the last minute changes and stuff like that. So I will make sure to let you guys know when it's coming. Anyway, next question. If there was any. So guys, ask. We still have few minutes left before he dies or leaves the encounter like a boss. You know, you never know. I usually die like...
I really like that about game. You never know how it's gonna finish.
That's right. How many people on the server? Well, it varies on each map. A little bit.
You mean how many people are in a counter or on server?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Because
sure.
if you want to ask about server, I
question-
don't know. I don't have info about that before of me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. In game, yeah.
In
so-
game?
Mhm.
I think the max is now 12.
Yeah, it's possible.
8 or 12. Depends on the...
Yeah, on the map,
Yep.
basically. But it's around that much. Adding any more maps? We are obviously working on the new maps.
Yep.
But they are definitely not coming too soon.
Yeah, we want to really polish and finish the maps we already have.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
yeah, there are plenty of really
Like
nice
you
maps.
can even like remember how the maps looked before the last update. That there was not all of this mass and stuff like that, and half of the houses were like empty. So obviously, you know, for the
Yes.
map to look truly great, like I'm loving this plant. It was like,
Why?
is there a guy in there? Like,
Maybe.
hard to say. Hard to say. Maybe he left already.
He
Yeah.
already left. Through another... I really
Anyway,
like...
guys, ask in the chat because we would love to
Hello.
answer a few more questions. 3 last questions. Come on, guys, give me them questions so we can answer them. Can you guys add the ability to shoulder lean? Like behind.
Wow.
Yeah. Sounds nice. It's really great idea. I will make sure to tell it to the team. Yeah, kill him. That was fast. That was really, really fast.
Yep.
So let's see what he has got. Let's see. Nothing. Almost nothing. That
Not
wasn't.
a really good looter or
Yeah.
a shooter, but not even that. Doesn't matter. Rest in peace, man.
Bullet hit registration. Has it been fixed? Not sure what this...
Working on it.
Yeah?
It's sometimes it's called... There are several calls for that, so we are working on that. Maybe lag, maybe servers, a lot of stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Someone was already there, so... And I'm loving the weather.
Yes, it's
Like, this
so,
is- yeah.
well, depressive.
Yes,
But
it actually is, but
beautiful.
the rain looks really cool, and it's also like really easy to hide in this weather, so I
Yes.
approve, and I'm really enjoying it.
And actually, when I have headphones on, I really like the sound of it.
Yeah, that's like, it's really great. Like, someone was talking also about footsteps in the chat that we should like make them louder. I think like your own footsteps when you are in houses.
I see. So you can like hear other people and like, yeah, actually working on that.
Yeah,
Like our sound department is doing great job so far. I really
yeah,
like them.
exactly.
And yeah,
even in the like last updates and fixes and stuff like that, there was a huge like work done in the sounds direction. And there are definitely more coming. There is going to be like a huge sounds improvement in the next major update, so stay tuned for that.
Because I really like when I'm somewhere in the match and like looting something, and then I hear shooting in the background.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, it sounds like a real gun.
That's right. Let's see. Anyway,
Chemicals.
chemicals. Yeah.
5 of
So you guys see, we are not making this up. We are having the chemicals. Chemicals. Good to go. Good stream. Thank you for all of your hard work.
Bye.
See you in the next stream, hopefully.
Yes.
So anyway, last questions, guys. Last questions before we end the stream. Make sure to ask. Is the holding breath already working? It's something that is not currently working, but we are working on
it's
it.
not working currently, but we're working on it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of working right here, but that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And in the future, will the reload animations include the magazine coming off the gun?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so, and I will make sure to ask and let you guys know on the next stream or on our forum or whenever. Okay, this house looks amazing.
I will not go there. I will fall and die. I don't like that. I want to die like a man. Shoot to that.
Shoot to that.
Yes.
When is the full game plan to release? It's Q1 of 2019.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Please add that shoulder lean if possible. I will make sure to, let the team know that you want this, and we are going to discuss it and let you know.
Yep.
Let's see.
Actually, Pyrit always asks this because she's sitting with us in the design office, and she's always like, "Oh, people want this," and we're like, "Okay."
Yeah,
Think about it.
it's right, but it's actually really cool, when I or someone else just mentions something from our social media, and then everyone is like, nice. Sounds about right, and we will see what we can do.
Like even things like knife and spoon fights, we always at least think about it and
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
right.
it. It's
And
like, oh,
obviously,
what can
we are
have?
still people. We love fun too, so it's really nice. New clothes, definitely working on them. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I don't going for airdrop because, well, let's face it, I have chemicals, I have metal
Yeah,
parts.
that's right. You better take those home and run.
Right. Alright.
The airdrop is still there. It's kind of like, but no.
Yeah, okay.
Get those chemicals out, lol, yeah. That's
Don't
pretty
tempt
much-
me. Only maybe if the guy is running around me. Maybe.
Maybe it seems like you will be running in the same direction.
No.
So-
Let's see.
So someone is asking, what does the star on the compass means?
Oh, that's actually a point that I mark on my map.
Yay!
Thank you.
That was unfortunate, and we even haven't got chemicals.
Yeah. Thank you for possibility to increase tension for my match.
The
We'll kill you
RHS
next one.
Airborne. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. Thank you guys so much for all of your questions, for watching, and hopefully see you in the next dev stream. Bye bye.
Bye.